everyone! Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of my living space, and my partner and I bought this house about 10 months ago, and our whole goal was to create a very minimal and cozy space. We really wanted a space that felt very zen, and a lot of the ideas that we got for our space were actually from japandi. Japandi is a combination of the Japanese and Scandinavian styles, which is all about promoting a very tranquil, calm, and intentional living space. And all the things that we have are things that we really enjoy and really love. And although it looks really clean right now, like it's not always like this, although we really try to keep it clean all the time. I'll also be linking down below all the items that I mentioned so you can try to recreate a space for yourself. So starting off, let's start at the doorway over here that separates the living room from the rest of the house. And this door actually came with the house, and at first, we were kind of like, we kind of want to get rid of it because we want a more open space. But I kind of got the idea that it would be cool to transform this into a shoji door, which is those Japanese doors that are wooden and they kind of have like these white panels on them, and it kind of reminded me of that. I don't know how I'm gonna execute that yet, but I think that would be such a cool idea to do. And over here is the 7th Avenue couch, and it's a modular couch. It's also resistant to like a lot of different stains. So if you pour wine on it or you get some kind of liquid on it, then it's supposed to like repel water. I haven't actually tried it myself because I'm a little scared to do that. But if anything, you can just take off the covers and you can wash all of them. All of these covers can be removed. So that's a really nice part of it. Luckily, my dog doesn't jump on the couch, but like, the only downside to this is that a lot of hair can get stuck on these white couches. We really wanted a white couch because just white just looks really nice and just is really cozy. So to us, it works out really well. We also don't like to wear outside clothes on the couch, so we try to change and then we sit on it, but obviously we can't make any of our guests do that, but it still works out. So just to keep it mostly tidy, and we're mainly the ones that are on this couch anyways. And down here, I have one of my favorite rugs in the house, and all of our rugs are white, but this one is super cute because it looks like a Zen garden, and I love that, and Miku loves it too. She's always sitting on this rug. I've probably switched out our tables so many times just to find the right vibe, and I wanted something that was boxy and also low to the ground, but also not so low that you can't even eat off of the couch. So I got this off of World Market, which was such a steal. I think this was only like $300. The inside is hollow, there's no storage or anything, but it's fine with me, at least for now. Considering we've only lived here for under a year, like we don't have that much stuff yet, so nothing to really like store away or anything. And on this corner, I have my whole little blanket basket because no house is complete without blankets. Most of the items here already follow a theme of like very beigey colors and neutral colors, but I do have this really cute blanket. I got this from Anime Expo, and it's like and it's like soju bottles with everything from Studio Ghibli. So I really love that, and I think it's so important to have little touches of your own personality in a cozy space like this, because otherwise your space can look a little bit boring. So I do have little things here and there that show some of our personalities. On that note, over here you can see my TV stand, and we try to keep it really clean on the top, just like a few items. But if you actually open this door over here, I love the sound that makes. You can see here all of my gaming stuff. There's my Switch, and then also we have our cute little figurines that we got from Japan. And here's like the Mario that Travis got, and I got the star. Yay! So that's a little way of making the space ours by putting these little touches in and stuff that we really like. And I love to play on my Switch. And over here, Travis has his PS5. So that's really nice, but we mostly keep this closed unless we are actually playing our games. In the nighttime, once you turn off all the lights and there's like the mood lights, it looks super nice on our TV and just feels extra cozy, especially with all the mood lights that are in this room. And this console we got off Etsy, and we did pay more than we wanted to for a TV console, but it just had such the right look. I'm still trying to learn how to be better at cable management, but you can still see like some cables here and like from under the TV, so If you guys have any advice for me on how to hide these cables, please comment down below and help a girl out. These two sides, you can see these really nice white speakers, and we got these gifted from Travis's uncle, and it's really nice because it actually fits the space really well. If you take off these covers, it looks a little bit more techy, and I kind of like the look of having the gray on top of it. It looks a little bit more muted and more subtle if you have it just like this. Like this looks really cool too, but I feel like it doesn't fit our space as well, so I usually just hide it like that. Yeah. Another key element if you're trying to create a japandi cozy home is to have elements that are seen in nature. So this is made of stone, and then also you have a little bit of greenery and wood. Also, the circles really bring together a lot more tranquility. This diffuser is also made of stone, so that's really cute and really nice and makes me feel like I'm out in nature. And next to the TV stand, we have this really cute bottleneck tree. And if you come over here, you look down here, you can see like the rooting system. It looks like a bottle. It's called a Queensland bottle tree. And I got this off of Facebook Marketplace, and I believe I only got it for like $200 when normally they can run for like $400 to $600. It is pretty pricey for a plant, but it's so easy to take care of. And I get so many compliments on this tree because it just looks so dainty. Let's just really make your space feel a lot more alive. I feel like everything I'm mentioning is like my favorite, but everything in here really is my favorite because we carefully selected everything. I also thrifted this off of Facebook Marketplace too, and I think this came out in like 2014 or something, so they're really hard to find. People can resell them for a lot, but I got this for about $70. And I think there's like bigger ones too, and like it's just a really nice like spotlight effect, and I didn't know where to put it for now, but I just really love it, so I just put it on this tree. Yeah. And this side is not really complete yet, but for now, I think we want to keep it a lot more modular. So this whole entire room is about like 500 square feet. So it's really nice because it just feels super open and there's nothing here right now. So it feels great because when we want to host and have parties, we usually put a table right along here and we can host a lot more people. So for now, we have like this little decorative plant over here. I didn't realize this until I started really getting into plants recently, but the pot really makes or breaks the whole look. I've got this pot from H&M, I believe, and H&M actually has really nice stuff, by the way, for home. I think this is called the sunset lamp. So at night, you just turn it on and it gives like a nice pink hue. When you have people over, it just feels really vibey and it just totally changes how the whole room feels. If you haven't already guessed, I really love lamps, and lamps just totally change your space. And I have this mirror from IKEA, which is a huge steal. I forgot the name of it, but I will list it here for you guys to search it up. But I also included these lamps behind it, or I guess they're from Govee lights, and they're like these bar lights that I had extra of. So I put it behind the mirror just to give it a little bit more of like an elevated look. Over here, we also have the bar area. Here we have like this little mini fridge. Not really a huge drinker, but I felt like it really fit into the space. I don't particularly like the marble specifically because I personally think marble is a little bit outdated. But if I could in the future, I would probably change this into wood and give it a little bit more support beams, because whenever we whenever we lean on it and stuff, like we can start seeing like the little sides start to crack. So not really that happy about that. Chairs are super expensive for no reason. A lot of chairs are like $200 per chair, but we got this from Amazon and I looked for forever for these two, like a similar style. Really good steal too. My only gripe about this is that the bottoms, you can already hear it, but it wobbles a little bit. So, and then if you're not careful, like some people have like tipped themselves over like this. That's why just make sure your guests are safe and they don't try to, they don't try lifting up the back. It's not that heavy, so that's probably why. This pot that I have here for my fig tree is actually not a pot, it's actually a filter. It's actually like it's an air purifier. You touch here, you can see the little button. I don't love the look of purifiers, so to have this here and be really minimal and to be out of sight and like not really cluttery. Like I love that. The only downside to this pot, I think it's from Dupre. The only downside to it is that it does not have like a remote control for it. So you have to come over and push this button all the time. But it was cute, so I think it's worth it. It was good. It was like around $200. I think it's standard for air purifiers, but it just looks nice. You can see my fig is like not doing so well. I put it outside and it got a little bit burnt because there was like little gnats that were coming out. So we'll love any tips on controlling gnats and how to do that. Okay, so I think that is mostly it for the whole space. If there's anything else that I missed, feel free to comment below and I will let you know where to get it as well. Hope you guys got a lot of good ideas from this and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.